What's up? No one talks like that. Like, no one. Not even Batman. I'm Batman. That was a terrible impression. Anyway, I'm Tim Rydberg, and this is God's Grace on Tuesday. So about a month ago, Emily commented on a video saying, how do I deal with jealousy? Emily, I'm sorry it's taken me a month to get back to you, but here we go. So I think that there are 3 responses to jealousy that you need. The first of them is bless the Lord. The second one is to ask God about it. And the third thing, depending on God's response, go get it. Okay, so the problem that I think people look at jealousy in like such a negative light, like, oh, it's bad to be jealous, it's bad to be that kind of person. Well, I think that just the basic idea of jealousy isn't necessarily a bad thing. You know, you see something good, at least hopefully it's good, and you want it for yourself. That's just natural. Now, the negative side response to jealousy is covetousness or being envious. And God is very clear, don't do that. The last 2 commandments are, you shall not covet your neighbor's wife, you shall not covet your neighbor's goods. You know, when Jesus summed up the commandments, he said, you will love the Lord your God with all your heart, mind, soul, strength, everything. But then he says a commandment just as important or equal to it is this: you will love your neighbor as yourself. Okay, so if there's something good that you want, you see your neighbor with it, well, you need to be as happy for them as you would for yourself if you got it. You know, the commandment that Jesus gave us before he went and ascended to the Father was, you will love one another as I have loved you. You know, so that's the thing. Love is a choice. It's something that you choose to give to someone else, and that includes your blessing. So like I said, that's the first thing you do. Bless the Lord, bless that person, be grateful for them that they're happy. But then the other response that I think is right, just, and holy is then to look at that thing that they might have and you want and just go, Jesus, is that something that you want for me? And the answer might be no. It might be a perfectly good thing, but that's not God's will for you because he has something different for you, something better that's suited just for you. So if you ask Jesus, you ask God, and you say, God, is this something you want? And he says, no. Well, then say, Jesus, I trust in you, and move on. But if he says yes, remember the third thing, go and get it in a right, just, and holy way. So, for example, if your friend just got an A+ on a test, or maybe you know someone who's in a happy marriage, a great relationship. Well, if you ask anyone in a great relationship or anyone who gets an A+, odds are, there are some exceptions, but odds are they worked really hard at it. A holy marriage doesn't just happen. A happy marriage doesn't just happen. You got to work at it. So go and do the things that you need to do to grow and get ultimately what God has in store for you. Make sense? So again, 3 things to respond to that feeling of jealousy. First is bless the Lord, bless others. Second, ask the Lord. If he says no, Jesus, I trust in you, and move on. If he says yes, well, then go and pursue it in a right, holy, and just way. Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching God's Grace on Tuesday. You noticed that this video came from a question from Emily. So if you have a question or something you want me to talk about, comment below. Otherwise, more to come. But be sure to subscribe to the channel, share the channel with your friends, share the videos with your friends, and together we'll bring the whole world to Jesus Christ. Until next week, peace of Jesus to you. God bless you.